Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the second game of our CUNYAC home doubleheader against the Hawks of Hunter College. Let's meet today's starting lineup. First for the Hawks, a junior from San Diego, California, number 0, Jared Brown. A sophomore from Boca Raton, Florida, number 4, Casey Myers. A junior from New York, number 11, Cormac Riley. A freshman from Rosedale, New York, number 14, Jeremy Montrose. And running out the start is a junior from Queens, New York, number 22, Luka Jacic. The head coach of the Hawks is John Phelan. Assistant coaches Ryan Hage, Ethan Feldman, and Hayden Belkin. Now let's meet the Baruch College Bearcats. A guard from Eastchester, New York, number 1, Sean Donnellan. A guard / forward from Houston, Texas, number 11, Adnan Bajrami. A senior from Brooklyn, New York, number 14, Michael Richards. A guard from Jamaica, New York, number 15, Jamel Fair. And rounding out the starters, a sophomore from Queens, New York, number 21, Emil Purison. Your head coach is John Alisi, associate head coach Tamer Fareed, assistant coaches Joshua Jenner and Bryler Page. Ladies and
And welcome back to the Arc Arena. It's our second game of our doubleheader between the Hawks of Hunter College and the Baruch Bearcats. Baruch trying to avenge the women's loss earlier on, about a half hour ago. That game ended, and we're moments away from the start of our second game here. Hunter will be going right to left here in the first half in their road purple uniforms, white and gold trim. Baruch in their traditional home whites, light blue, dark blue trim. And it'll be Donnellan in the backcourt as Baruch, more specifically Emil Purisic, won the tip. As Richards almost got the ball stolen from him. Richards right into the lane, and he starts things off from us for the Bearcats.
David, Richards is the catalyst for the Bearcats, and it's nice to see him get off to a start.
What a move by Bajrami, splitting 2 defenders on the spin and finishing with the right hand, and Baruch off to a quick start. The Bearcats 9-0 in the conference, 15-4 on the season. The 3 there by Myers off right rim, no good. Richards, comes away with it for the Bearcats. He's going one-on-one with Myers. Jacic comes from behind on the block.
Bajrami, leading scorer for the Bearcats at almost 14 points a game. But, it's a collective effort here. Jamal Fair shooting almost 90% from the free throw line and doing unbelievable work away from what goes in the scoreboard.
Very interesting strategy by Coach Phelan. He has offensive foul there on Hamazaki, and that's going to go back to the Bearcats, but a full 5 substitute here in the early going for the Hawks.
But, David, take note of how many charges Michael Richards gets this game. He's a master at that.
Now Fair right into the lane, spins with the right hand, and able to lay it in. Nice move here, and Baruch already up to an 8-0 lead here in the first minute. Crossover move there by Bakari, is no good. As Fair comes away with the steal, we're going the other way. It's Richards on the layup, and one! Michael Richards lays it in, and he'll go to the line for the 3-point play. And just like that, Coach Phelan wants to talk it over. 1:10 gone. Baruch jumping 30-second timeout. Baruch jumping all over the Hawks. They lead 10-0. We'll be right back with more first quarter action here at the Arc Arena. So welcome back to the Arc. Coach Peelan calling timeout. A minute gone, minute 10 to be exact, as Baruch jumping all over the Hunter Hawks. 10-0. Michael Richards going to the line for a 3-point play, but Joe, very rare. You rarely see a full swap 30 seconds into the game, and they've just swapped back to their starting unit.
Well, I think Hunter didn't like what they saw, but you know something? You could put the Brooklyn Nets on the court. I don't think they're going to be able to stay with the Baruch Bearcats tonight. I don't know what Coach Alisi fed them in the pregame, but they are on all cylinders.
So now Brown, right wing three. Shot's going to be short. It's going to go out of bounds and back to the Bearcats, and the Hunter Hawks can't get anything going here in the first minute and 30.
Remember, this is home cooking for the Bearcats. They're tough to beat here at the Arc.
Jamel Fair going right past Riley on the far side. Fair now has it into the lane, gives it off to Purisic, working on Jakic, and Purisic, who had position, able to lay it in.
Great decision by Jamal Fair. Took that 2-dribble inside the foul line and got a perfect bounce pass to his post player.
Montrose able to lay it in. I thought he took an extra step after the hop step. Nothing there. Purisic now on the offensive end. Bounce pass to Bajrami, who lays it in.
The Bearcats are playing on a higher level than Hunter now.
And a steal there for Baruch. Emil Purisic comes away with it. He's going to go coast to coast, and he can't finish with the right hand. Around and out, no good.
We could see a knockout punch here early, David, in the first half.
And Brown's fouled on the floor.
Stop dribbling, over-dribbling.
David, you got to take note, and Bearcat Nation, we have not seen Baruch come out of the gate with such confidence as they came out today. I know it's the Battle of Lexington, but that's kind of irrelevant. They have come out collectively with an urgency.
Another full swap here for Hunter. 3-ball there is from Lau, who's able to knock it down, and Hunter's first 3 of the evening.
Well, Baruch can't let up now. They got to keep the foot on the gas pedal.
Now Richards has it in the front court. Has Reese. Ooh, little bit of an errant pass there from Richards. Hunter come away with it. Ball swung around the perimeter. Lau open for 3 again. His shot a little too strong. Bajrami on the rebound.
Yeah, Lau seems to be a 3-point shooter for Hunter.
Bounce pass there. Reese trying to go on the interior. It's going to go off low last. And it'll be Hunter, Baruch basketball.
Boy, Hunter substituting like a hockey game. I feel I'm going to write a Ranger game.
Line changes.
With the line changes, but he's looking for answers. Of course, Baruch has got their answer, and that's a 15-5 early lead.
I don't know if he's looking for answers. More so, he's frustrated with the previous unit that was on the floor. As Fair's free throw line shot around and out, no good, and Jakic comes away with the board. But his full court pass is picked off right into the waiting hands of Bajrami. Now Richards into the front court. Bajrami, you're going to leave him on that one. Wide open 3, and he knocks it down. I don't know how, you heard it. I don't know how he left him open.
Look for another line change, David.
Now Brown has it in the front court. He's stripped by Richards. Ball's loose, and it's going to go off Richards last and will stay with the Hawks underneath.
I want Bearcat Nation, David, to keep track at home the things that Michael Richards does that have nothing to do with putting the ball in the basket.
And he could do that a little bit too. So really help working on all facets of his game.
Yeah, he's a great catalyst. Him and Jamal Fair have really come along. But for some reason tonight, I'm really feeling Michael Richards.
That's going to stay with Hunter underneath. Once again, aggressive defense. It was Jack Reese that time.
Well, it's interesting. Reese started the game for Coach Alisi. He's usually the bench guy, but, he's one of those scrappy guys that you always want on the court.
Montrose has it, gives it into Jakic inside. Jakic got fouled as he went up, and it's going to be on Richards.
Jakic is the leading scorer for the Hawks. Has that classic body, kind of, long length. Riley, the second leading scorer for the Hawks.
Right back. Everything we said we can't do, we're doing. Over-dribbling, throwing out that passes out of bounds.
I think the Bearcats can't, worry about only themselves. Whatever Hunter is doing, Coach Alisi has them in a good place.
Another change, full change here, as it'll be the low Bakari, Proper, Hamazaki, and Lau group who's checked it back into the game.
Yeah, David, you got your work cut out for you with all these line changes.
And now Donnellan in the backcourt has to get it into the front court, right into the waiting hands of Emil Purisic. Back to Donnellan. Donnellan, crossover move. Gives it Bajrami, near side three. Shot a little short. Purisic comes away with the rebound. Finds Bajrami cutting, who's able to Euro step and lay it in. And Coach Peelan a little frustrated not having any answers right now, as the three there by Bakari shot no good. Rebounded by Fair. Purisic leaks out ahead of the court and is able to lay it in. Fast break.
Everything working for the Bearcats. There's a synergy on the court with the Bearcats. They're all feeling it. Again, 22-10. You can't let Hunter get back in with the three ball.
It's going to be Donnellan on the, Lau on the foul. A little over-aggressive there.
Well, Coach Alisi counters with Muhammad Guy, who was that great substitution post player, rim protector.
Now Richards, trying to find Fair. Ball's loose. Corner three there. Knocks it down. That was number 11, Cormac Riley, the leading scorer for
Hunter. He set his feet, David, and he launched that three.
So now Fair has it in the front court. Over to Richards. Crossover move inside to Donnellan. Back outside to Fair. Fair's going to pull a left wing three. Shot no good. Muhammad Guy on the rebound. Can't finish off back iron. He was working 1-on-4 right there.
But Guy made his presence known immediately for Coach Alisi.
Pull-up shot there by number 4. Casey Myers is good, and just like that, Baruch's lead only 7.
Well, this is college basketball, David. You can't, you got to keep playing.
And Guy's layup no good. And Myers quickly coming the other way, going coast to coast, give it off to Jakic. Jakic shot a little short. He was looking for contact, so was the Hunter bench. It's coming back the other way to Donnellan. He gives it up to Guy. Alley-oop pass. A little too short was Guy, and we're going back the other way with Montrose. Roussel just lost the ball. Now it's over to Fair into the front court. Fair is fouled by Myers.
David, I think Bajrami and some of the elder statesmen for the Bearcats have got to tell the team, let's not lose our mojo that we came out of the gate with. Let's keep the edge going. And I think that the Bearcats, David, are overplaying now, getting into trouble.
So it'll be Baruch's ball to inbound on the far side.
Okay, Cameron Burns enters the game, and he's the guy, freshman out of Jersey, always does something well when he comes in the game. So let's watch him.
So it'll be Baruch's ball on the far side in the front court, looking for options. Gives it off to Guy, finds the cutting Burns, and Burns able to easily lay it in. No interior defense from Hunter, as Hamazaki now will bring it into the front court.
Post player to a guard. That's great.
Lau has it now. Lau gives it off to Lowe. Ball swung around the perimeter. Right wing three, shot way short. It's going to be Guy, and can't see who else is on the floor there. It's going to be Lowe on the floor. And it'll go back to Hunter on the possession arrow.
But you like to see your player hit the floor. Guy did that. Guy has just amazed me throughout the season because every game he does something else to add being a bench player for Coach Alisi.
Lau pulling the three, shot off front rim, no good. Michael Richards comes away with it. Guy ahead of the pack. Richards pass just a bit too high.
Well, I'm telling you, Richards is pumped up, and it's showing in his play. He's got a lot of adrenaline.
Now Lau has it. Lau into the lane, right hand reverse layup, no good. Richards comes away with the rebound. He's going to try to go coast to coast. Holmes loses the ball. Nope, they're going to call a travel, and it's going to go back to Hunter. Reese a little overzealous on the press, and that's going to be his first foul of the evening.
Well, I think Reese is trying to slow Hunter down and force them into a walk-up maybe situation versus this frantic pace.
So the first line back in for the Hawks as Roussel has it now. His ball is almost stolen by Reese. Myers. Cross-court pass into the hands of Brown. And it's going to be an offensive foul. I think they're going to call Jakic underneath. Let's see.
Well, that was Guy who had position.
Inbound. Ooh, dangerous pass to Guy as Montrose was waiting for it. Guy's able to jump in front of that. A little bit of a receiver blocking interception as Donnellan now has it on the cymbal, looking for options. The frantic defense of Hunter starting to kick in. Now Reese in the corner. Reese up top to Burns. Burns going to pull it way deep three. Around and out, no good. Jakic and Reese tied up. And it's going to go out of bounds on Reese. Back to Hunter, but nice feisty play there by Jack Reese going up against the 6'6" Luka Jakic.
Yeah, Reese is giving you everything. He's kind of like a cornerback out there. He's giving you everything, going up against bigger people. Doesn't matter what's the size. Reese and Richards, tremendous catalysts when they're on the floor for the Bearcats.
Back-to-back fouls will bring Reese to the bench and Richards back into the game. It's Bajrami, Donnellan, Richards, Burns, and Guy on the court for the Bearcats.
David, this game seems like it could be filled with a lot of fouls because players are going at each other.
And Guy, nice block there off the glass on the defensive end there as Donnellan's now going to push. Baruch have numbers. Bounce pass inside to Guy. Finishes at the other end.
Great find by Donnellan. Great catch by Guy.
That'll be Myers now in the front court. And he throws it away into the second row, and it's going to go back to the Bearcats, and the second line will come in for Coach Peelan.
So Coach Alisi kind of doing some substitutions on his own. But, again, whatever Coach Alisi has done is just working for the Bearcats.
So now Bajrami has it in the front court. Ooh, errant pass looking for Emil Purisic on the far side, who just checked in for Muhammad Guy, and it's going to go back to the Hawks.
Sometimes Cameron Burns plays a little bit too fast and will cause that kind of turnover. He's got to bring it down.
So Lowe sets the pick. Hamazaki right into the lane. High layup, no good, but he'll go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, they got to close that gap, the Bearcats. That was a very hard penetration.
And the first free throw was good from Hamazaki. And then he rattles home the second. Hunter set up in the full court press. Burns able to get it in. Richards splits the double team. Now Donnellan gets it into the front court, keeping his head up, looking for options. Gets low in the air, and Donnellan's able to lay it in with the right hand. And Coach Alisi wants to take a timeout before this next Hunter possession. So we'll be right back in 30 seconds. You're watching Baruch Basketball on YouTube channel, Baruch Bearcats Broadcasting. So it'll be Hunter's ball. Baruch setting up in a press of their own. And it's the first unit for Hunter now on the floor as Jakic has it up top. Montrose trying to get into the lane. And it's going to be an offensive foul. That was just too easy from Richards as he draws his second charge of the evening.
Well, you know, the Hunter Hawks don't know that Richards is, setting himself up to take the charge. Hopefully they scouted him, but.
And Baruch could have a 2-on-1. Actually, no, Luka Jakic shuts that down. Oh, nice hop step by Burns, and is able to finish in the lane.
Well, Burns' creativity and craftiness is what sets him apart, freshmen are not.
Myers has it on the far side, gives it off to Brown. Brown gets Richards in the air, gives it off to Myers, and Myers is standing out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Bearcats. And it's going to be a timeout for Coach Peelan with 11:31 remaining. They trail by 13. We'll be right back with more first half action. You're watching Baruch versus Hunter on YouTube channel Baruch Bearcats Broadcasting and on Facebook Live. So it'll be Baruch's ball on the far side. Hunter is still in the press, trying to force some turnovers here.
David, Hunter plays with a lot of energy but doesn't seem to get anything out of it, whereas Baruch plays with a lot of energy and is getting stuff out of their energy.
So Richards across to Burns. Burns into the lane. Nice find to Purisic underneath.
Well, my guy from Jersey with a little razzle-dazzle.
And sloppy foul there by Bajrami, as it was Proper who was fouled in the act of shooting, the freshman from New York City.
Yeah, Coach Alisi probably not happy with that. Well, not probably. He wants the Bearcats to play disciplined on defense but continue their offensive efficiency.
And he knocks home the first.
Hey, David, how about having the luxury that Coach Alisi has of taking out Cameron Burns and putting Fair in? That's a nice exchange.
And Proper going 2 of 3 from the line as Fair comes away with the rebound, but then he turns it over. Hamazaki turns it right back over, though, into the hands of Richards.
Richards bails him out.
Richards free throw line jumper. Uncontested shot, no good. Purisic, they're going to call it over the back. And it's going to go back to Hunter.
Hunter trying to match the intensity of Baruch, and they still haven't found a way.
Well, they're going to call foul. It's going to be a shooting. Sorry, they are in the bonus, so it'll send Proper again back to the line for the 1-and-1. And Proper knocks down the first, so he'll get a second.
Well, David, what Baruch doesn't want to do is give Hunter these, again, free throws. They would like them to earn every point they get.
And Proper off on the second as Fair comes down with that rebound. Donnellan, almost a dangerous pass to Bajrami. Richards on the near side, wide open. Now Purisic has it in the front court. Finds a cutting Donnellan. Ball swung around the perimeter. Bajrami thinks about the shot. A couple defenders close out, but Bajrami's fouled. It's going to be on the floor, and actually it'll send him to the line to shoot a 1-and-1.
What's really interesting is the team that's on the court now for the Bearcats, they are looking for each other. And that's very interesting from a viewer standpoint to watch when everybody's kind of on the same page and things are going well for you.
And Bajrami off on the first. And it's Nyarko who comes away with the rebound. We're seeing his first minutes of the evening. Now Riley has it. Into the hands of Brown, trying to find Jakic. Dangerous pass. It's going to go off Purisic last, and it'll stay with the Hawks.
You know, the Bearcats have to keep their eye on Jakic because he is a post presence.
Averaging close to a double-double this season. As Jakic goes right past the defender. Unable to finish, but they're going to call a foul on Purisic. That's his second in succession, and it'll bring Muhammad Guy back into the ballgame.
Yeah, he didn't stay, he moved his feet, and then he just bodied Jakic.
And Jakic off on the first. And he's off on the second. Fair fighting for the rebound along Nyarko. Fair comes away with it. It's going to be a jump ball.
Boy, David, Jamal Fair, I hope he's okay. He was out trying to out-wrestle a whole team to get the ball for his team.
And it'll go back to the Bearcats. Inbound to Richards, now over to Donnellan. Donnellan up ahead to Fair. Fair looking for options, gives it off to Donnellan on the left wing. Step back move, looking for an option to give it up. Trying to get it over to Guy. It's going to go off of Myers last, and it'll stay with the Bearcats.
Donnellan showing a lot of John Stockton in his game.
Now Bajrami right back to Fair. There goes to say it was a foul on the floor, but that's going to sell Jamel Fair to the line to shoot a one-on-one. Fair, the best free throw shooter on the team this season.
Yeah, he's shooting almost 90% from the free throw line. And, his game has gotten just so good as the season's gone on in every area.
And hit the stanchion. It's going to say no good, and it's going to go back to Hunter.
It's the old announcer's jinx.
Blame that one on me, folks.
And now remember, Baruch Nation, Bearcats are up 12. You don't want to get comfortable.
Lau now outside to Roussel. Roussel's right wing three, no good. Lowe fighting with Guy. It's going to be Guy who comes away with it, gives it right into Lau, who lays it in, and the foul.
Well, that all started when Guy couldn't corral the ball, as he normally does.
Elijah Wingfield and Cameron Burns checking into the game. Seeing a little bit of a 3-4 guard lineup here for the Bearcats.
Yeah, it's next man up for Coach Alisi. Bajrami, you might have to sit him down for a while, but Burns is capable.
And Guy gets it into the front court. Ooh, looks like he may have carried. No call. Coach Peelan had a gripe to pick there with the refs. It might have been warranted.
Guy was determined.
Bakari has it now. Handoff here to Roussel. Crossover move. Burns on him.
Watch the hands and feet of Burns.
Proper. Oh, what a block by Muhammad Guy. Oh, my God.
I hope they reward him.
They try to. He gets fouled and will go to the line to shoot two.
Donnellan had to reward Guy with that highlight block.
Nice block on the defensive end there. I don't think Proper was even able to get the ball off.
I mean, that looked like something you'd see in the Georgetown highlights. Little theatrics. Oh.
I thought the kid's feet were on the B in Bearcats down there.
And Guy knocks down the first.
Boy, Guy is really something so great to watch. A post player with such agility.
And he can't hit the second. So Baruch lead by 11, a little more than halfway gone in the first. Ooh, nice find there as Jakic is able to slam it home.
Well, one of the better plays by Hunter in terms of ball movement in this first half.
Ooh, nice interception by Riley. Ball trying to get the ball to Wingfield. Pull up three there by Browns, way short. And Riley was out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Bearcats.
David, at 8:48 left in the first half, the Bearcats have to be very careful of the style of play of Hunter, that they're just coming at you.
Jack Capon into the game for the first time tonight. Seeing Coach Alisi going with a few different players here as Wingfield and Capon are both in the game. And it was a foul there on number 24, Niarco. It's going to be his first, a little overzealous on the defensive end, but that'll send Richards to the line for a 1-and-1. And
Bearcats missing a couple of free throws here and there.
And Richards 1 of 2 from the line. So it'll be Brown to walk things up for Hunter. Richards on him at midcourt. Takes the pick right from Jakic. Richards goes under. Hand off there to Niarco. Step back shot. Trying to hit over Burns. Unable to do so as that goes around and out. Fair comes away with the rebound. Now Fair into the front court. Ooh, almost loses it. Up top to Donnellan. Donnellan's going to pull it back. He was fouled. And that'll send Donnellan to the line.
Well,
to shoot two.
Right now, David, the Bearcats just have to answer by making foul shots because it seems like there's a pattern that Hunter's accumulating fouls, and Baruch has to answer.
And off on the first.
Rebound this now. Rebound.
This is why you stay after practice and practice your free throws along with your three-point shooting in a game like this.
And he knocks down the second. Wingfield back into the game. Burns will come to the bench. Second unit in for Hunter. Hamazaki now into the front court. Has some options. Gives it off to Proper, and that's going to be a foul on Wingfield. That'll send Proper to the line to shoot three.
Yeah, there was no need for that, man. He was in the parking lot in terms of where he shot the ball from. Just put a hand in his face, close out.
A lot of whistles here, Joe. Already 20 fouls here in the first half.
Yeah, Modell's is out of business, so I don't know where we're going to be able to get extra whistles. Is there a Dick's in Manhattan, Dave?
It's really breaking up the game flow here. It's been a long first.
Well, again, when a game comes down to free throws, it's the area that teams hopefully work on long after practice is over when the lights are off.
A nice trip to the charity stripe from Proper as he's able to knock down all three. The Baruch lead is 8 with Richards now in the backcourt. He's quickly doubled, throws it away from Fair. Is Fair able to corral it? He is. Proper draped all over him. Fair into the lane, gives it off to Capon. His shot is blocked. Nope, they're going to call a foul there on Lowe. And just like that, foul number 21 here the first half will send Capon to the line to shoot two.
Once Baruch penetrates like that, you can expect contact. So guess what? We're going to be here a long time, David, with free throws, with all this inner penetration.
You know, looking over some stats today, Joe, Hunter's used to playing high-scoring games. They score 109 per game. They let up 111. So this is this is just the type of game that they play. Very high-scoring, and Baruch already had a quick 22. Now they have 36. That three's going to be way short on the far side there. I think it was Bakari. Yeah, it was. And it'll be out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Bearcats as Burns checks back into the game.
I think, David, earlier in the season, I mentioned that the Bearcats needed to get to the foul line more. Well, I think my, point is being answered tonight.
And Richard steps through, gives it up into the front court to Burns. Off glass, is able to lay it in.
Well, he shot that before possible contact.
Now Hamazaki into the lane, gives it outside the proper on the corner, in the corner, excuse me. Hamazaki gets it back, low up top. Low handoff to Proper. Proper thinks about the shot, steps back, goes through the pick. Oh, hits the deck, gives it out to Roussel. Roussel's three, he knocks it down. And just like that, 7-point game.
Well, Coach Alisi does not want these long-range threes. David, if somebody's going to shoot threes from the parking lot, you got to extend your defense. Send out rovers, so to speak, to go beyond your normal defensive setup.
And Fair knocks down the first.
Let's point out again, Fair almost a 90% free throw shooter.
And he's good from the second. Jamel Fair goes 2 of 2 from the line. Baruch's lead back up to 9.
So far, the Bearcats have not been hurt with points in the paint.
Now Riley has it. Donnellan all over him. Riley's floater. Oh, almost couldn't round it out. No good. Jakic able to get the rebound. Put it back in for the easy layup.
Well, there was my points in the paint comment thrown out the window.
Capin right into Jakic. No call. Oh, there's going to be a whistle there. And that'll send Capin to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, David, this clock has not been able to move because of all the stoppages. So this has been a long first half.
And also, due to the game flow, it's quick when they're playing because it's a lot of end-to-end breaking down the press. But every possession seems to end in free throws.
When Baruch first came out on all cylinders, that clock was flying. Now it's kind of like watching wet paint dry.
Capin knocks him down.
So we see the scenario, Baruch up 8. It looks like it's going to be a very aggressive game. And who can make more free throws comes out ahead.
So the first unit back into the game. Actually, Ernie Parada's into the game for the first time. Jamel Fair strips it away. It's going to be a jump ball. And it's going to stay with Hunter.
Hey, as soon as the ball hits the floor, one person is on it, number 15, Fair. You got a couple of football players out there for the Bearcats, Fair being one of them. That happened way in the corner, David. Something happened way in the corner.
And that's going to send Montrose to the line to shoot 2. Oh, excuse me. It's actually going to be number 11, Cormac Riley.
Yeah, Riley again is the leading scorer for Hunter. has been quiet, but again, Baruch hopes that he stays quiet.
No, wait, for what? What did he do?
Looks like a technical foul, David.
Either that or a flagrant one. I didn't really see. They said 2 hands to the face. It's going to be on Riley, and that's going to send Fair to the line.
Yeah, something happened way in the corner.
And Fair knocks home the first. And he's good on the second.
Well, that's a nice way to answer to what's happening. Just again, keep making your free throws if that's what this game is going to evolve into.
And Riley will go to the line now to shoot 2. Can he match Fair on the other end? And he knocks down the first.
Hunter has brought the lead below 10, so the Bearcats have to watch the scoreboard. Keep their eye on that. Let's keep this lead over 10.
And Riley knocks down the second. That'll bring Ryan Lau into the game.
Let's keep this lead over 10 with 6:14 left. Now, David, the Bearcats are in no hurry now. Let's have Richards or Donnellan get the ball, and let's be patient, set something up offensively.
He'll be proper to inbound, looking for an option. Low gets it up top. The second unit in for Hunter. Bakari trying to get open. Now it's into the hands of Lau.
Baruch has to watch the cutters in the lane for Hunter.
Hunter's going to have to get something going. They got 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Lau into the paint. They're going to say too many steps, a double hop step.
Well, all Guy had to do on that one is just stand there, because that guy, that was a turnover waiting to happen when he took off.
And Donnellan, ooh, nice pass there to Guy. Guy gets fouled. He gets dropped there by Lowe, and it'll be Muhammad Guy to go to the line to shoot 2.
That was a dangerous pass in traffic. Again, Baruch needs to be patient, no hurry. Things will come. That's the way we open the game.
I don't need a warning. That was just demonstrating. I don't want one. You're going to explain it where I feel it's wrong.
So Guy knocks down the first.
What's going to keep this game in Baruch's favor is their ability to knock down free throws, the way this scenario is playing out.
And Guy good on the second. So Baruch lead by 10. A little more than 6 minutes remain. Excuse me, a little less than 6 minutes remain here in the first half.
So you know Hunt is coming. They want to find a cutter and they want to bang a 3. We know what they want to do.
And there it is. Lau's 3 off glass and around and out. No good. Richards comes away with the rebound. Picks up his dribble. Forces the turnover, does Lau. Now Bakari gets fouled. They're going to call it on Burns underneath. But Richards picking up his dribble in the backcourt, forcing the team into the turnover there. Sloppy play there by the Bearcats.
Somebody, David, on the court has got to tell Michael, listen, we love you, but calm down. Calm down. Get the ball to the closest man.
Or keep your dribble up and move around a little bit more. But once you pick up that dribble and you're in the corner there, you almost have 4 defenders around you with the 2 sidelines.
You're 100% right. And guess what? Richards can make it down court past anybody. So by him stopping, just created that turnover. And more foul shots for Hunter.
3 points, no time comes off the clock.
This is a recipe for, not a good night here at the Arc where Baruch rules.
Now that gambling's illegal in New York, I hope people took the over tonight because Baruch has 45 with 5.5 left.
Well, Baruch Nation, if you can send us a little message, what's the record for most foul shots by two teams in a game, a regular season game?
And Minnick now, who's into the game in the front court. Coach Alisi going deep into his bench, giving some time to some players we normally don't see get a lot of minutes. As Fair's errant pass, they're going to call it a jump ball, and it'll stay with the Bearcats.
Okay, so Baruch ball, they have to now not be in a hurry. Look at the clock and not be in a hurry.
So it'll be Burns to inbound.
Get the ball, pull it out, pull it out.
Now Burns has it. Double team comes. Richards up top. Richards puts it on the floor. Bounce pass into Guy. Nice bank shot working over Parada. And that's two more from Muhammad Guy.
Notice how efficient that was. A dribble inside the foul line to your post player.
Brown shot barely grazes iron. And Baruch come away with it, and he trips Richards. And that'll send Richards to the line to shoot two.
To your point earlier, David, about Richards, you see, once he puts the ball down, that first step, he's by you. So he doesn't need to stop. If he puts his go, keep going.
And Richards knocks down the first, and it'll be a full 5 swap.
The Bearcats want to go into the locker room with an over 10-point lead at this point.
And Richards can't get the second as Lowe comes away with the rebound, and Hamazaki's going to push. Now Lowe, the trailer, pull up 3, shot no good. Rebound loose, Minnick comes away with it. He'll put it on the floor, give it up to Fair. Now across to Richards. Bounce pass into Guy, reverse layup off rim, and it's able to drop.
Richards is pushing it.
Pull up 3 from Proper, barely touches iron. Full court pass to Burns. Burns going against Proper, and he lays it in.
And that should have been an old-fashioned three-point play for Burns.
After the way this first half is going, I don't mind the
right.
refs eating their whistle a little bit there.
Right. But that was a no-brainer.
Wow, gets it stripped. And it's going to stay with Hunter. Active hands from Minnick on the far side.
You know something, David, that Hunter could be doing Baruch a really big favor at this point in the season, because this is such an aggressive game that Baruch now can take their game to another level, just like when they played St. John's in an exhibition game. You were playing a big-time opponent, and you had to really take some bumps and bruises. So, they may be doing them a favor by giving them that little, edge.
Brown shot there, no good. He's been having a rough night from the field so far. Now Burns coming the other way for the Bearcats. And that's going to be a travel, too many steps. And, Joe, the thing I don't understand is that they keep going with the 5-man substitution. I don't think that's beneficial when you're Hunter trying to get back in the game. It doesn't really let anyone really establish a rhythm.
To your point, David, you need a rhythm.
Yeah.
When you keep going with different faces and different bodies, you can't get a rhythm because nobody is in tune with each other.
Cormack's left wing 3, short, no good. And right now Hunter just isn't getting their shots deep enough to fall.
So again, 3:30 left. Baruch up 15. No hurry.
Nice play there by Donnellan. Splits the defense. Ooh, nice spin move in the paint. And he's able to get that one to drop. Baruch lead by 17.
Well, that's John Stockton. Vincent John Stockton.
Parada's three-pointer. A little too strong this time. Montrose trying to find Parada again. It gets knocked off him. Nope, it'll go off Richards last. And it'll go back to the Bearcats. And once again, a full 5 swap.
Yeah, you got to get up. You got to get up early in the morning to get one through Michael Richards' hands, which Hunter tried to do. But Baruch's in a good place now. But they have to really be careful about getting into bad habits. Don't give up uncontested three, and don't let guys into the lane.
Bakari's corner three shot, no good. Hamazaki comes away with the rebound. Oh, he almost got stripped. Now low, straight on three. He'll pull again. Once again, wide left. And it's going to go off of Bakari last, and it'll go back to the Bearcats.
You know what, David? Let Hunter play bombs away. Let Baruch not fall into the trap of fouling from 35 feet.
So it's Burns on the far side, gives it up to Richards up top. Richards in the lane, easy layup, and that's too easy over low.
2 dribbles and a basket. That's vintage Michael Richards.
So now Bakari on the far side. Into the hands of Lowe. Hand off to Bakari. Bakari going to go use the low screen. Bakari's layup, no good. Unsurprisingly, there's a whistle, and Bakari will go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, what Muhammad Guy did is he moved, and that brought on the foul. Had he just stood there, the player would have really had to go over his outstretched arms. One of the few mistakes Guy makes out there.
It's only his first foul of the evening. Has the Bakari free throw is no good.
Boy, that was a curve. Well, that was a knuckleball. I mean, the Yankees and Mets could use a pitcher like that.
No. See, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
So with 2:17, again, Baruch in no rush. Nice lead.
And Bakari knocks down the second. So now Guy into the front court. Looking for options, splits the defender, gets the ball back. He's on the floor. It's going to be a timeout.
Hey, David, Hunter's style reminds me of when there's tryouts at the CYO and everybody wants to get a look. So they keep putting people in, bodies in.
Baruch leading by 18. We'll be right back with more CUNYAC basketball on YouTube channel, Baruch Bearcats Broadcasting, and on Facebook Live. So it'll be Baruch's ball on the far side. Burns, Guy, Richards, Donnellan, and Fair in the ball game. It'll be Donnellan to get it in the backcourt.
Hunter, with all their line changes, still looking for an answer.
Guy now inside. Almost gets it stripped. Burns in the corner. Floater on the baseline. No good. Guy comes away with the rebound, and he'll push it through. Baruch lead by 20.
Again, Baruch, nothing crazy here in the final minute 40.
Bit of a soft foul there on the rebound as it'll send.
At this point in a game like this, David, this has implications going forward even into the playoffs, because a game like this kind of, Baruch is finding, they've been through so much. and they're going to be able to answer with Coach Alisi's substitutions different situations in a game, whether they have to spend a lot of time on the free throw line or that scrappy unit. So this game is kind of a look into the future, hopefully, for the Bearcats and where they're going.
Jamel Fair off on the first. And he knocks home the second.
A lot of points by the Bearcats, almost 60 and a half.
So Hamazaki brings it into the front court. Hunter going with their second unit here, looking for options, gives it outside to Niarco, now inside to Lowe, and Lowe is fouled and will go to the line to shoot two. 1:26 remaining here in the first.
But you know what? Fair plays so hard that he wasn't going to let Hunter do anything with that ball. You love where Fair is playing at, the intensity level that he's playing at. And it's got to be contagious with his teammates. Remember, David, the Bearcats are doing this with Bajrami on the bench.
Yeah, it's been quite impressive as Lowe no good on the second. Burns able to come away with the rebound. Once again, though, picking up his dribble in that corner, and he's going to turn it over. Oh, no. Almost turned it over. Lau was out of bounds, so it'll stay with Baruch. But a dangerous play when you've seen it a couple times where they pick up their dribble in the corner, and they're surrounded on all four sides.
And he left his feet,
Now Guy right to the basket, right around Lowe, and able to lay it in.
David, would you have told me that the Bearcats with 61 points and Bajrami's been on the bench?
And the layup there by Niarco. Nice move there with the left hand.
Okay, well, Guy didn't foul him.
Donnellan up to Burns. Burns now in the front court. Gives it off to Guy underneath. Guy's right-hand hook. No good. It's going to go off of Fair last, and we'll go back to Hunter.
Great no-look pass from Cameron Burns to Guy. Remember, Bearcat Nation, you're looking at a freshman. And Coach Alisi has brought him along, and he keeps showing he's got that something special.
So Roussel has it now in the backcourt. Roussel now into the lane, gives it off to Parada, who's able to lay it in easily, and Baruch could probably hold for the last shot if they want to. They can, actually, as the shot clock is now off. And Guy has it in the front court. Now gives it off to Minnick, who will slow things down. The double team comes. Richards over to Donnellan. Donnellan back out. Burns going to pull a three. Shot no good, and it'll go out of bounds and back to Hunter, and you can see Burns really wanted that one.
I think Coach Alisi probably wanted them to hold it out a little bit.
So now Hunter can hold for the final shot.
Go ahead, go, come on. Stay still.
Now Roussel going to pull a three. Straight on, and he knocks it down in a big bucket, as that'll take us to halftime here at the Arc Arena. Hunter trailed by 15, but a lot of basketball left. We'll be right back in about 15 with second half action. Baruch lead. You're watching Baruch Basketball on YouTube channel, Baruch Bearcats Broadcasting, and on Facebook Live.
Okay.
So welcome back to the start of the second half. It'll be Hunter's ball to start things off. They'll be going with what we've been calling their first unit of Brown, Myers, Jakic, Montrose, and Riley, the 5 starters for Hunter. On the other side for the Bearcats, it'll be Richards, Purisic, Donnellan, Bajrami, and Fair to the starting 5 as well. So 5 on 5. And it's going to go off Montrose last, and it'll go back to the Bearcats.
So, David, 61-46, the Bearcats did all of that without Bajrami in the first half.
And the clock didn't start, so they'll redo things here. So it'll be inbound on the far side. Baruch lead by 15. Purisic now finding Donnellan. Ooh, trying to find the one extra pass to Richards. Now Fair into the lane. Free throw line jumper, and he knocks it down.
Well, Fair, Coach Alisi's been going with him a long time tonight. Giving him some workout time, literally.
And Brown knocks down a 3 from the far corner. Big shot there for Hunter.
Well, there's no doubt Hunter in the locker room talked about what's going to get them into the game, the 3 and penetration.
Donnellan's 3 is in and out, but Fair comes away with the rebound, trying to find Purisic underneath. His shot was blocked by Jakic. Purisic going right back at him and able to finish with the left hand.
Good work by Purisic underneath. Classic post move, right hand, left hand.
Jakic, nice little move there and able to finish off the glass.
Remember, Jakic is the Hunter Hawks leading scorer. Kind of didn't do a lot in the first half.
Now Purisic right into the lane. Has Donnellan outside. Thinks about the shot.
That's the same travel. That's the same one.
Donnellan now into the lane. Can't finish with the right hand. Ball batted around. Jakic comes away with the rebound. Jakic to Montrose. And Jakic just... Jakic took too many steps, so it'll go back to the Bearcats. Donnellan on the crossover, trying to get it into the front court, gets it up to Bajrami.
Hey, that's offensive. Yeah.
That's going to be an offensive foul on Bajrami. He pushed out with the right hand, so it'll go back to Hunter.
Yeah, Bajrami kind of acted, made it more than it was to get that foul call on him.
Hamazaki brings it into the front court. Low with the pick. Lau giving up options. Now it's over to Proper. Proper's right wing 3. Shot way short. Doesn't even graze iron. Up ahead, pass up ahead, trying to find Fair. Proper gets a hand on it, but Fair is able to corral and regroup. Now Bajrami on the near side wing. Over to Fair at the free throw line. Jumper by Fair, a little too strong. Bakari comes away with the rebound for Hunter. Hamazaki into the front court. Hamazaki working on the near side wing, gets into the lane. Step back jumper at the free throw line. Off right rim, no good. Ball batted out. Hamazaki gets it back. Scoop layup, no good. Purisic comes away with the rebound. Now up to Donnellan in the front court. Fair was up ahead. He wanted it, but Donnellan will slow things up. Now Donnellan going baseline. Reverse layup, no good, but he gets fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, David, I got to point this out a second time today, early here in the second half. This game is causing Baruch to become a very physical team, which is going to bode well for them going forward. So Hunter's doing them a favor. You know, some teams pride themselves on finesse. Baruch can play the finesse game, but in a game like this, they have to match to be physical.
The first travel of the game is my guy making a layup. That's tough for that's how the first travel comes.
And Donnellan knocks down the first.
This is a real college basketball game tonight. You know, college basketball, it's not high school. It's not CYO. It's, It's a higher level.
And Donnellan knocks down the second. So it'll be Reese into the game for Bajrami.
I think Coach Alisi's got to put in himself a lot of bodies to keep people fresh.
And also keep people out of foul trouble, as there's been a lot of whistles. If you're just joining us, like close to 25, 30 fouls just in the first half alone. Jakic able to get to the rim and score with the left hand.
I hope I don't hear whistles in my sleep, David.
It's going to be some nightmares tonight, Joe, as Donnellan has it in the front court. Looking for options. Piersic at the free throw line. Now Fair on the near side wing. He'll pull a three. Shot a little too strong. And Hunter comes away with it. It'll be now Brown. Gives it off to Myers. Myers back out to Brown. Nice behind the back dribble. Outside to Cormac. Riley going to pull a three. He knocks it down.
Let's point out that Riley is the leading scorer for the Hawks, so he's been basically quiet. Baruch has to identify him and his ability.
And almost a pass right into us here as Fair gives it across to Reese.
11-point lead.
Now Donnellan into the lane. His shot was blocked. And Jakic comes away with it into the front court, far side. Three ball there off glass by Myers, and back-to-back threes has cut this lead to an 8-point game. And it's going to be a timeout for Coach Alisi with 16:08 remaining here in the ball game. Baruch lead by 8. You're watching Baruch Basketball on YouTube channel, Baruch Bearcats Broadcasting, and on Facebook Live. So it'll be Baruch ball going right to left here with Fair to inbound underneath their basket. He'll run the baseline, looking for Donnellan. Gets it to Donnellan. Ooh, Piersic saves it from going out. Now Fair on the near side, going to go right into the paint. Draws some contact, no foul. Seems a bit of a tale of two halves, as I'm fairly confident that would have been a foul in the first half. Nice play there by Fair to get back, as Proper was wide open for three if the pass could find him.
That could have been a police blotter play, no less a foul here on the call. But David, Baruch has to maintain their poise, know what kind of game they're in.
Bakari gets fouled. He can't get it to go, and he'll go to the line to shoot two, but a lot of second chances there for the Hawks.
David, I think Coach Alisi may have to substitute. I see a little fatigue in this unit of the Bearcats on the court now. There's a frantic pace.
Bakari off on the first. I don't know if you could hear at home, but he's getting the 10 count, similar to Giannis in the playoffs last year in Brooklyn.
Hey, David, how far we've come to playing before empty gyms, and that's not a voiceover. That's real people here at the Arc.
And Bakari goes 1 of 2 from the line. Once again, Hunter going with the full court press. Reese able to split it. Finds Piersic in the front court. Back to Reese on the cymbal. Now Reese into the lane. Nice crossover move. His shot was blocked. Low was out of bounds. And it'll stay with the Bearcats. And the first unit to check back in for Hunter.
7-point lead for the Bearcats. How long does Bajrami sit on the bench? What about Cameron Burns? What about Guy?
The Baruch turn it right over. Cormac Riley up to Brown. Brown lays it in just like that. 5-point game.
Does Coach Alisi go to his kind of guys here, or he stays with this unit?
And Baruch really struggling right now with the press as Reese now has it in the front court. Fair on the near side, bounce pass inside to Pursic. Ooh, nice spin move by Pursic, reverse lay-in and one. Able to get it to go as Jakic is called for the foul.
Great body control by Pursic. He's got that uncanny ability to control his body. Hey, Bearcat Nation, 15:01 left. You are seeing like playoff atmosphere here at the Arc tonight.
And Pursic knocks it down for the three-point play. Cameron Burns checking into the game as Donnellan will come to the bench.
Okay, so Coach Alisi has to kind of pinpoint the guys that are going to build that lead back up again and shut down what Hunter wants to do.
Ooh, Burns comes away with that steal. Nice behind the back dribble. Finds Reese cutting to the basket. Ooh, nice block there by Montrose. I think Baruch's bench wanted a goaltend. Either way, Riley over to Montrose. Ball into the perimeter to Brown.
Now, Burns has been in the game for a short time, and he's made two great plays. That was just a forced turnover with his hands. Some great in-game coaching by Coach Alisi.
Now Fair right into the lane, trying to find Burns. It's going to be a kick ball, and it'll stay with the Bearcats on the underneath.
I think the Bearcats have to now continue to look for Pearsall.
Now Richards right on the inbounds from Reese. Easy layup. Too easy if you're Hunter. Now Hamazaki brings it into the front court.
10-point lead again for the Bearcats.
Proper looking at the basket, trying to pull it. Does from the free throw line. He's fouled. And will go to the line to shoot two.
Well, Reese over-aggressive. He's going to have to settle down because Coach Alisi needs him in the game. Bearcats can't accumulate fouls here and play into what Hunter wants to do.
He also has to be careful because in the past he has gotten a couple technicals this season, so you want to be careful to keep him out of trouble. And he'll come out of the game now with 4 fouls. With 14:20 remaining here in the ballgame.
David, this is the kind of game that raises blood pressures on all accounts, coaches, players, fans.
And Proper knocks it down. Also, I have to wonder, if you're Coach Alisi, it's got to be tough with all these subs to, play matchups because you're constantly, you bring in someone to cover somebody and then 30 seconds later someone else is in.
I think to your point, David, Coach Alisi's going by feel of who he feels out there.
I think he has to. He has no choice but to do that as Proper comes away with it here. He's fouled. Ooh, fouled hard as Proper hit the deck.
There's no way Coach Alisi's not thinking ahead. How what he does in today's game pays dividends going forward, maybe in the playoffs.
So Hunter, a chance to cut it to 6 here, even 5 as.
I'm looking in Donaldson's eyes, and I see a warrior. I'm looking in Donaldson's eyes, and I see a warrior.
Proper now gets it into Hamazaki.
So there's a lot of aggressive action going on out there. Baruch has got to stand firm.
Kari corner 3 shot, no good. Rebound fought for. Lowe comes away with it. Lau on the baseline, he knocks it down, and it's a 6-point game.
Well, again, both teams are going at each other, David.
And Pursic backdoor and able to lay it in. And Baruch quickly broke down the press there.
Great pass, great body control by Pursic to make that look easy, actually.
Now Proper. Donnellan not giving him an inch. And a little too aggressive, and he's called for the foul. And Jakic gets the inbound. Now outside to Myers. Myers looking for options. Finds Riley in the corner. Riley pestered by Burns, and he throws it right into the scorer's table, and it'll go back to the Bearcats. Great defensive possession from Baruch.
Credit Burns to begin with the on-ball defender, and created Richards for kind of doing a little nudge that took away any possible receiver. So Burns and Richards, key here.
Ooh, and Baruch just like that, turn it over right back to Riley. Shot a little too strong though, no good. And it's Guy ahead of the pack. He can't finish. He gets his own rebound and he's able to lay it in. Jakic able to contest the first, but a little too much there on the second.
Yeah, way to stay with it, Guy.
Myers pull-up shot from the wing. No good. Burns comes away with it and he'll quickly push. He's looking for options. Burns goes right into the lane. Can't finish. Jakic pulls down the board, and it's end-to-end action here. Now it's Montrose. Montrose goes right around Richards. His shot was almost blocked by Guy. Nice play there by Montrose, and Coach Peelan wants to talk things over. 12:36 remaining. Baruch are leading by 8. We'll be right back with more second half action. It's the second game of your doubleheader between Hunter and the Bearcats. So it'll be Baruch's ball. They'll inbound underneath after that last basket.
Kind of a small lineup, David, for Hunter. Jakic not in the game. So that bolds like, 3-point attempts.
It's the second unit that they've been using tonight. Ooh, almost might have gotten away with the travel there. Now Fair in the corner. He's going to pull a three. Ooh, I don't even know if that grazed anything as Lowe's on the floor. Now Lau into the front court. Trying to give it to Proper. Ball's loose on the deck, and it's going to be off-ball foul. The foul there is going to be on Richards.
Yeah, that was a man-on-man kind of play, and Richards was the aggressor in the eye of the referee.
And that's the 6th team foul for the Bearcats. They're one away from putting Hunter into the single bonus.
But let's take note, this Hunter team is pushing.
Like I say, it was a forearm. And it's going to be the 7th team foul. It's going to be on Muhammad Guy, only his second. But that'll send Lowe to the line to shoot a 1-and-1.
Coach Alisi's going to have to calm his team down and say, don't get into a street fight with this team.
There's also way too much time left, 12-14 to be exact, to be giving up free throws on a consistent basis now as the first is off. They're going to say Fair was pushed into the padding, so it'll go back to the Bearcats.
Where is your leader? Bajrami has got to come in as your leader and say, guys, let's be smart. Let's not play how they want us to play. Let's play what we want to play, which is the way Baruch came out of the gate and had that great opening.
And he just checked back into the game now as Fair has it in the backcourt. Has Bajrami on the back door. And he's fouled there by Lowe. Nice play there by Bajrami. I think he was trying to get Lowe into the air, but either way, he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Great in-game coaching by Coach Alisi. Great time to bring your leader in, your heart and soul, to steady the ship.
And Bajrami misses the first. Parada checking into the game for Hunter as Lowe will come to the bench. Lowe has 4 fouls so far, so maybe some
Well,
shuffling
again,
just to keep everyone in order.
there's going to be a lot of trips to the foul line on both sides, so it's who's going to remain standing.
So Hamazaki has it, goes into the lane, almost loses it. He re-corrals though. Now Lau on the left wing. He'll go into the lane himself, looking for options. And the Arco is able to lay it in with the left hand. 7-point game.
Where's your rim protector and Guy?
Guy over to Burns. Burns now right into the lane. Nice little stutter move, can't finish. And it's going to go off Hunter last, so it'll stay with Baruch as the first unit's going to come back into the game for Hunter.
I think that the Bearcats are going to have to give touches now to Fair and Bajrami to right the ship. Let Burns be the facilitator.
And Bajrami lays it in. Nice once again. Baruch penetrating on the inbounds play on the weak side. Now Roussel has it in the backcourt. Ball swung around the perimeter. Deep three from Myers. He gets it to go. And it's a 6-point game coming in on 11 minutes remaining here at the Arc. Now Richards into the front court. And that's going to be a foul there on number 14. Montrose. I thought it was going to be a travel for a second.
Yeah, but again, where is Bajrami in this possession?
Now Fair has it up top. Steps through, gives it up to Richards. Richards now at the free throw line to Purisic. Purisic's going to turn, just put up the shot way short, but Fair was the first one on it. Now Fair over Richards. Richards into the lane. His shot also no good. Montrose comes away with it, and now it's Brown who's going to bring it up, gives it across to Myers. Myers right into the lane. Nice move there. A little too soft on the floater, but Brown's able to come away with the steal as Baruch was trying to catch Burns leaking out. Montrose outside to Brown. Brown thinks about the shot, reconsiders, puts it on the deck. Now Roussel, right wing three. Cameron Burns closes out, rebounded there by Purisic, and Fair could walk things up.
When was the last touch for Bajrami?
And Purisic gets that knocked out of his hands. Burns to Corral. Burns to Purisic. Out to Bajrami in the corner. Now to Richards. Richards puts it on the deck. Richards is fouled as he goes up with it, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. They're going to call the foul there on number 4, Casey Myers.
Okay, as long as the offense is going through Bajrami right now at this stage in the game, that's your guy. This is going to pay off down the road when your guy has been through games like this, when Baruch was being tested.
Josh, you're up on the ball. Hey, we got to get this rebound on the next. Great job. Great job. Great job. Great job. Smart, right? Yo, Casey. Rebound here, purple. Rebound, purple.
So he knocks them both down with 10-10 remaining. Baruch lead by 81.
Okay.
Excuse me, lead by 8. My apologies. Have 81.
Well, mental error, it appears, by Hunter when the ball will go back over to Baruch.
Looking for options. Bajrami in the corner on the release. Shot no good, but he gets fouled on the three, and we'll go to the line to shoot.
At this point, with 10 minutes left, an 8-point lead, you're going to ride your main guy if you can.
Bajrami good on the first.
That's like game management. That's like game management.
Knocks down the second.
One more gives Baruch a little more breathing space to get back to that over double digit.
And Bajrami, 3 of 3 from the line as Wingfield will check into the game for Minnick.
By the way, Wingfield can jump, David. He could be a rim protector here.
Hamazaki now gives it outside to Parada. Parada pull up from the free throw line. Shot a little too strong. Oh, Bajrami can't corral. Lau gets the rebound. He can't finish. Ball's batted around. I think it's Parada underneath. He might have been taking some contact. There's definitely going to be some contact there. And it's going to be on the floor, so it'll send them to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. The foul there is going to be on Fair, his third.
Boy, Parada looks like Teddy Bruschi out there. Baruch's going to have to body him and keep him away from the basket so he doesn't camp out and get position.
So once that gets all cleared up, it is a 1-and-1, so Parada's at the line to shoot. And he knocks home the first. And Parada knocks them both down. Baruch lead by 9, 9:48 remaining here in the ball game. It's into Purisic. On the front court to Bajrami now. Looking for options. Ooh, Richards saves it. Wow, what a play. Over to Donnellan. Fair into the going baseline. Now back out to Donnellan. Donnellan's fouled on the floor. But what a play by Michael Richards from keeping that going into the backcourt.
Richards' athleticism sometimes is really so impressive. For you to hang in the air and still be able to throw the ball, tremendous core strength.
And Donnellan knocks home the first.
Donnellan, from start to finish, has given Coach Alisi some very tough minutes with all that's gone on. Steady performance tonight.
And Donnellan knocks down the second, 2 of 2 from the line. Burns checking into the game for Donnellan now. First unit back into the game for Hunter. Now Brown has it over to Riley. Riley's going to pull a deep three, a little too strong. Bajrami comes away with the rebound. Now Richards has it on the baseline over Jakic, off glass and able to finish.
Richards really starting to assert himself.
Jakic straightaway three, he knocks it down. Good response there from the Hawks.
Jakic, one of the leading scorers for Hunter.
Now Richards over to Burns. Burns in the front court. Now Purisic. Richards up top. And he's going to take too many steps, and it's going to go back to Hunter. Baruch just continuously leaving that door open a little bit for Hunter to get back into the game.
I think Burns is going to have to get the ball and become that lead guard for the Bearcats and have Richards kind of roam. Here comes Donnellan to be that facilitator.
So Hamazaki has it now. Goes into the lane. Right-hand scoop layup around and out. No good. What a play by Hamazaki to save it, but he saves it to Richards. Either way, nice play there. Now Donnellan has it. Curls back, looking for options, finds Bajrami on the far wing. Bounce pass up top to Donnellan. Donnellan into the lane, elbow jumper. Shot a little too strong, no good. Piersick comes away with the rebound. Bajrami straight on, pump fake. Goes into the lane, hits the floater. And it's going to be a timeout for Hunter with 8:02 remaining. Baruch lead 90-78. Excuse me, it's actually going to be a timeout for Coach Alisi. Full timeout. We'll be right back with more action between Hunter and the Baruch Bearcats. So it'll be Hunter's ball going left to right. Baruch setting up in a bit of a press here as Richards will pick up Brown full court. Riley now to Jakic, handoff to Brown. Brown's going to pull a three. Shot's a little too strong, hits the stanchion, drops anyway, but it won't count. So Donnellan gets the inbound. Over to Richards. In the front court to Piersick. Now to Donnellan. Ooh, almost a dangerous pass there. Donnellan's doubled. He goes past the double team right into the lane. Richards gets it, and that's going to be steps, and it'll go back to Hunter.
David, Bajrami or Fair or Donnellan's going to have to get the ball from Richards and slow him down.
So Brown has it. Gives it off to Montrose. Looking for options. Finds Roussel up top. Roussel going to dribble back over to Brown now on the right wing. Brown in the lane. Bounce pass outside to Riley. Over to Jakic inside. Brown in the corner. He'll pull a three. Shot a little too short. Ball batted around. Jakic the one that comes away with it. Shot blocked by Piersick as Jakic was met at the rim. And now Fair into the front court. Fair goes right into the lane. Kicks it back outside. Donnellan's open for a corner three. He'll pull, rattles it home. Sean Donnellan, big time three there. Baruch lead by 15.
That could be the separation that the Bearcats need.
Now Montrose on the other end. He'll answer with a three of his own. And Coach Peelan wants to talk it over. Exciting action here at the Arc Arena. Baruch lead by 12. We'll be right back with more second half action. So it'll be Baruch ball after a nice three there by Montrose to answer the three from Donnellan on the other end. Baruch still lead by 12. Richards has it in the backcourt. Back to Fair. Over to Bajrami. Now Bajrami going to go right against Lowe and finish with the left hand.
Bajrami really stepping up here.
Oh, nice steal there by Fair as the ball is trying to get into the hands of Bakari. Now Fair going to pull up at the free throw line and he knocks it down, and Baruch lead by 16.
Bajrami, Fair, your two leaders, getting it done here, especially when Hunter was knocking on the door.
And Hamazaki hit the deck hard, and he'll go to the line to shoot two.
Now what the Bearcats have to do is really put their foot on the gas pedal and create enough separation that they can, inch closer to a victory here tonight. Enough is enough. I like the way Bajrami is vocal out on the court, and you can feel his presence. He's definitely kind of going to run the show for the Bearcats in this final 6 minutes.
And Hamazaki goes 1 of 2 from the line. Fair to inbound. And Bajrami. Ooh, I think it was a kick ball. Yep, they're going to say it was a kick ball there on Niarco. So it'll stay with the Bearcats on the far side.
Boy, David, these kind of games really, give teams an edge. They really bring out the seasoning in players with all the adversity that's going on. Play by play.
And a steal there from Montrose. Up ahead. It's going to be a corner three from Riley. No good. Jakic gets it. Brown now back to Montrose. Straight on three. Hits the rim twice. Can't fall. Purisic comes away with the rebound. Now Fair in the front court. Back to Bajrami. Trying to find him, actually. Ball was stripped. I think it was Montrose who got his hand on it. And it's going to be a travel on the far side as Montrose took steps before he put the ball on the floor.
Boy, again, I have David with 5:35 left. I have to allude to the heavyweight boxing matchup. Each team has really gone at each other with all kinds of body punches and blows, and Baruch is coming out answering.
The three there by Bajrami, a little too strong. Yeah, it's a lot of end-to-end action, and it's been a physical one. Now it's going to be a three there from Riley. He rattles it home to cut the Baruch lead to 12.
That's a body punch. That's a body punch. How's Baruch going to answer now?
Now Burns into the front court here on the near side wing. The double team comes. Burns inside. Fair on the weak side. Can't finish. Jakic comes down with the board.
Great pass by Burns.
Now Montrose goes past Donnellan looking for options. It's going to be an offensive foul on Montrose. Fair takes the charge.
Two players who will do that for you, Jamal Fair and Michael Richards, will sacrifice their body at any time of the game, no matter what the score is. Shout out to you, Jamal Fair.
They'll come to the bench. Jack Reese comes back into the game, playing with 4 fouls.
Well, Reese is as tough as they come, so you want him out there because he's not going to take anything from anybody.
And that foul's going to be on Bakari. That's only his first. Wow. And Donald will go to the line to shoot 2. And he knocks down the first.
Donnellan has played a steady game from moment one. I saw it in his eyes that he was locked in.
And he knocks down the second.
Muhammad Guy coming in after a nice little rest. And hopefully he acts as a rim protector as Hunter's coming.
If Hunter want to come back in this, they got to make a move soon, though. They trail by 14. Ooh, Reese almost stole the ball. Roussel able to corral. Hamazaki now corner three. Shot a little short, no good. Burns has the ball. Gives it ahead of the pack to Bajrami. It was a little bit behind him, though, so Bajrami has to circle back. Burns has it now. Cross-court pass to Reese. He's going to pull a corner three. High-arcing shot, no good. He gets his own rebound. Now Cameron Burns on the left wing. His shot barely grazes iron. Ooh, nice play there by Guy to save it, but right into the waiting hands of Lowe. And now Reese comes away with the steal. Nope, he couldn't corral it, and it'll go back to Hunter.
The Bearcats were taking a page out of Hunter's book. They wanted to knock down threes on that possession. You know, they have a 14-point lead with 4:10 left. They don't necessarily need the three.
And it'll be Brown bringing it into the front court. Ball barely grazes iron. Montrose goes up with it, and he's fouled and will go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, stopping the clock and giving Hunter another free throw. Again, Bearcat Nation, those are real voices you hear in the background. That's not piped in.
And he knocks down the second. So 13-point lead, a little under 4 minutes left here in the game. Steal there by Montrose. Fair hits the deck hard. He's still down. And it's a wide open layup for Riley. Fair slow to get up.
Yeah, Fair landed awkwardly.
And Coach Alisi is heated. Fair hit the deck really hard.
Yeah, we don't want anybody to get hurt in this game.
Fair looks like he's good to continue. As Donnellan has to pick it up. Ooh, Donnellan throws it right into the waiting hands of Riley, though. Now Myers in the corner, back out to Riley. Riley thinks about the shot, gets Donnellan out of position. Riley's three, no good. Burns comes away with the rebound. He's fouled with some high hands from Riley, and it's going to be Burns to go to the line to shoot two. Now, last foul there on Fair got Coach Alisi quite heated. He thought they were entitled to a foul call there that never came.
Well, I also feel that at least Coach Alisi doesn't want anybody to get hurt. You know, landing awkwardly like that, you know, those are what leads to injuries. And in a game like this, you know, the aggression has been on a high level.
Second unit coming back in for Hunter. And Burns can't hit either. As Niarco comes away with the rebound, Hamazaki into the front court for the Hawks. Takes the pick from low right. Hamazaki at the free throw line. Pull up, he rattles that one home.
Yeah, David, we've still got game going on here with 3:15 and 9-point Baruch lead.
And Fair gets it into the front court. Hits the cutting Burns. Burns has to look for an option. Finds Piersick. What a find by Cameron Burns. I think it might have been a no-look pass. Piersick gets fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, the one thing that Burns has got to get better at as his career goes is at the free throw line. He's got everything else working very well for him.
And Piersick knocks down the first.
Piersick, such a solid performer for Baruch. When he gets on a roll down in the post there, he's It's great to watch.
And he knocks down the second.
So let's keep note down the last 3 minutes of how the Bearcats kind of finish here. You know, Hunter's still coming at you.
And Hamazaki right into the lane. His layup, though, a little short. Fair comes away with the rebound. Now up to Purisic. Purisic up to Bajrami ahead of the pack. Bajrami will curl back. Smart play there by Bajrami as you're trying to kill some clock here if you're the Bearcats.
Yeah, there's no rush. You don't want to even stop the clock.
And Bajrami shot no good. Purisic's follow-up attempt also no good. It's going to go back to Hunter, and they'll make a full wholesale changes.
Yeah, I think the Bearcats want to end this game not only with a victory, but how they started. They came out with full forces coming at you.
And it's going to be a turnover. Almost landed right in your lap there, Joe. Coach Peelan saved you on that one.
Yeah, I hope I can keep that ball. Look good in the trophy case.
So now Donnellan gets it. Hunter turns it over when they're trailing by 11. Big turnover there for the Hawks. Now Richards ahead of the pack. He's fouled.
Well, listen, if Hunter wants a foul and keep putting the Bearcats on the line, so be it. And the Bearcats just have to answer with making their free throws. But again, what's going to win a chip is your ability to go to the foul line often and be successful.
And he's off on the first. And he's good on the second.
You know, Michael Richards has a very good-looking stroke. I'm surprised he doesn't make more free throws.
So Brown will bring it into the front court. He's going to pull a straight on three. Shot no good. Fair soars for the rebound. He gets fouled quickly, and they'll send him to the line. Maybe not the guy that you want at the free throw line, Jamel Farrow, an 88% free throw shooter on the season.
Yeah, well, you know, Baruch said, let's go, Hunter, keep coming at us. And, again, they miss. Bearcats get the rebound and a chance to add to this lead with your we didn't want to jinx Fair, but he just missed one. But he is at about 89% coming into this game.
And he knocks down the second. It's a 13-point lead for the Bearcats.
Well, I hope this game sends a message to the rest of CUNY that Baruch is for real, as I think people know.
As Jakic hits a straight on three. We're not done here yet. It's a 10-point game. Purisic now gets it in the front court. Now it's Bajrami. Bajrami will come near side, far side, over to Fair. Donnellan has it on the top, up top, excuse me. Donnellan gives it off to Bajrami. Bajrami's going to drive. Nope, he'll pull it back out. 1:50 remain here, 12 on the shot clock. Richards, crossover move into the lane. Hand off to Purisic. Loses the ball, back to Richards. His shot no good. Hits the rim, though. And Bajrami knocks down the three.
Well, David, the fact that the Hunter coach is on the court like this, not a good thing.
And I thought it definitely hit the rim, so that should have been a shot clock refresh. So we'll be right back with more second half action. 1:32 remaining. Baruch lead by 13. So it's Hunter's ball after the Bajrami 3 on the near side. It'll be the second unit now for Hunter with Loda inbound and Hamazaki, to bring it into the front court.
Bajrami delivering what might be the knockout punch.
Proper now has it. Bajrami all over him. Proper looking for options. Hamakazi, pull-up jumper, no good. Fair and a tie up there. They're going to call it a jump ball, and it'll stay with the Bearcats. Now Piersic has it in the backcourt. He's quickly trapped. Donnellan gets the ball in his hand. Here comes the trap on Donnellan. Donnellan's fouled there by Lau, and that'll send Donnellan to shoot 2. Minute and 8 left, and it's on pace to be a Bearcats victory. That will extend their CUNYAC conference record to 10-0 on the season.
Well, again, their record, if you look at each game, some different scenarios came through each game. Sometimes Bajrami was there, he wasn't, and next man up. Today, Bajrami is the guy when needed.
So Baruch moving to 10-0. Lehman are 8-1 right now in the division, and Baruch beat Lehman here on this floor a couple weeks back, so they have the tie break.
And if you remember, the Lehman game was a street fight as well. So these games are not easy.
Lehman came into this gym at 11-1, left at 11-2, so this Bearcat team definitely for real.
Yeah, so the Bearcats are winning a lot of different ways, David.
Montrose now into the lane and can't finish the layup. And Fair comes away with it. Ooh, and he gets slammed. They're going to call it a jump ball.
Come on.
I think it's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to be a timeout for Coach Peelan and Hunter with 57.6 left. They'll talk things over. We'll be right back with the closing moments of your game between Hunter and Baruch. So welcome back as Baruch break the huddle. It'll be Reese, Richards, Bajrami, Fair, and Purisic for the Bearcats, and it'll be Unit 1. We've dubbed them Unit 1 for Hunter as Jakic gets it inside. He was fouled by Purisic on the shot. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Okay, well, Purisic kind of was there. But David, at this point in the game, this is a kind of John Alisi signature game. Tough game. Coach Alisi from the Catholic School League at Xaverian High School, one of the toughest leagues in the country. If you win there, you can win anywhere. And, here we are at Baruch, and he's brought over that toughness that is needed to win championships.
Ooh, Jakic doesn't hit on either. Richards. And it's going to be a timeout for Coach Alisi and the Bearcats with 46.7 left. We'll be right back with the closing moments of your ball game. So Baruch to inbound on the far side, right into Bajrami. Fair over to Donnellan. Donnellan into the lane. Floater off the glass, and he knocks it down. That gives Baruch 110, and that should just about do it.
Yeah, that was the final knockout punch, David.
Jakic's three, no good. Hunter corrals the rebound. It's going to be Myers from the corner. He'll pull a three himself. Also no good. Oh, my goodness, Fair hit the deck really hard. Maybe it sounded worse than it was because he seems to be getting up pretty easily. But let me tell you, Jamel Fair is getting a physical whooping out there today.
David, I want the viewers at home to applaud Jamal Fair's effort today. He has hit the floor 10 different ways and took it for his team. And, just keep playing. And boy, oh boy, do I respect this young student athlete. And he's going to feel sore tomorrow, but what a teammate. You got to be blessed to have a teammate like Jamal Fair. And he continues to make free throws at a high percentage, like we said, coming in close to 90. But I can't give him enough accolades for what he did today for his team.
And he knocks them both down.
And he should get a lot of love from his teammates as he comes to the bench.
So Roussard pulling the three. Shot off back iron. No good. Ball's loose. Right back out to Roussel, excuse me. And Baruch get it into the front court, and that should do it. Baruch going to get out of here with a 17-point win over Hunter. And they're going to split the doubleheader between Hunter and Baruch. But what a game here. Really tale of two halves. First half slow, choppy, lots of free throws. Second half a little bit more out running gun, and Baruch really just kept their foot on the pedal all day here in the men's game to pick up the W.
Yeah, again, Jamal Fair has to get tremendous accolades for his sacrificing and toughness for his team. Bajrami coming in and assuming that leadership role just when he was needed. And Coach Alisi continuing to do some great in-coaching moves. But I guarantee you, David, that you will see Baruch benefit at the end of the year from this particular game in Lehman because they were wars. Let's call it like they were. And the last man standing is Baruch.
So don't forget to come out. Next home contest will be Monday, February 7th. It's a doubleheader between Baruch and York College. First game's at 5:30. Second game being at 7:30. And that'll about do it for us. As the Baruch Bearcats split today against Hunter College, the women fell to the Hawks 61-39, and the men avenged them in the latter game 112-95. This broadcast has been in conjunction with the Baruch Athletic Department. You've been watching Baruch Basketball on YouTube channel Baruch Bearcats Broadcasting and on Facebook Live. Have a great night, New York.
Safe night.